Hello and welcome, friends. Happy Thursday. Welcome to our Transformation Thursday call. We're so honored that you're here. And whether your camera is on or off, your presence really matters. So, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. And this is one of our favorite calls because we get to celebrate real stories and real progress, whether it's your first week or your third year, you're in the right place. So, let me introduce myself and share a little bit about why I'm here. My name is Rita Jean, and I'll be candid, this transformation changed my life. It started with my little sister asking me something simple. She said, "What would it feel like to get back into your athletics?" And I actually cried because that's my happy place. It's where I feel alive and free and like myself. And just after 90 days, it was the first time in 15 years, after trying everything, that I felt like myself again. So this wasn't just about food for me. It brought me back to my passions, my dreams, the ability to show up for others and the people I love in the way that I want to with presence and joy. And it's also carried me through a vibrant and healthy pregnancy. And now throughout postpartum, it's really become my lifeline mentally, physically, emotionally, and hormonally. So I'm going to do a quick breakdown of our program. And to be clear, this isn't a diet. It's a 90-day reset to deeply nourish your body, gently detox your system, and just bring everything back into harmony and balance. And here's what it looks like. We have two superfood-based meals a day, usually for breakfast and lunch, whole food snacks, clean and nourishing dinner of your choice. We have great recipes. And it's simple, sustainable, and completely doable. So let's talk gut health to start. This is Biomedic, and it's our gut health hero. It's a prebiotic, a probiotic, a postbiotic, all in one. And it's the only clinically proven product to reduce glyphosate. And glyphosate is a top toxic herbicide in our food supply. It's linked to inflammation, hormone disruption, so many chronic diseases, and it's in our air, it's in our food, and it's in our water. And Biomedic also lowers our CRP, which is a key inflammatory marker, by 74%, which is incredible. Everyone I know could benefit from that. And next we have our super aminos, and these are pre-digested protein tablets with a 99% absorption rate. Each serving is about 20 to 30 grams of protein without putting any strain on your kidneys. And they help you to build lean muscles, support healthy aging, support metabolism, skin tone. And I like to say it's strength you can feel without the soreness, giving you that strong, energized, lit from within feeling. And next we have our beautiful Power Shake in our home compostable packaging, by the way. And this is your morning and afternoon magic. You can have it at any time. And one scoop of Power Shake is equal to 6 microgreen salads, which who is eating 6 salads by breakfast, right? And you just add water, shake it, and go. 30 seconds, you're done and you're nourished. Or you can add fruit and blend if you want to have a smoothie. And we have our Apothe-Cherry, which is our sleep elixir. I'm also drinking it right now. And this is your nighttime wind down drink. It's the highest source of naturally occurring melatonin, helping your body to make its own. So you can sleep deeply, balance hormones, and wake up feeling refreshed. This is also when we do so much of our regeneration and emotional processing. So I love this. And then we have our parasite cleanse, which is really important. And this gently cleanses and helps to remove any unwanted organisms that may be contributing to sugar cravings, fatigue, brain fog. And if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, We just swap in the cracked cell chlorella, and this is a safe, nutrient-dense superfood powerhouse. And the timeline and cost of this, we recommend doing a 90-day commitment because that's when we're going to really have that breakthrough. You didn't get here overnight, and real lasting change takes time. So here's the breakdown. Month one is less than $13 a day, covering two organic meals, which is amazing. And then the second month is about $12 a day, as you already have 2 months of parasite cleanse covered. And after 90 days, you can continue on our maintenance program for the superfoods one time a day for less than $7 a day, which is great. Most people actually end up saving money on groceries and time in the kitchen. There's no prep, there's no junk, just real, organic, regeneratively grown foods that nourish your cells. And so now I want to open it up. I see some friends here. I'd love to open the floor to those who have done this journey before or are on your journey. We'd really love to hear from you. And if you can keep it to 30 seconds to a minute and just want to share one shift, mental, physical, emotional, and please avoid words like cure or heal as we want to keep this heart-centered and compliant. But yeah, please raise your hand and share your story with us.
I've got my hand raised, Rita.
Oh, hi, Mary Beth. Thank you.
Yeah, how's it going? I just wanted to share that I just completed the parasite cleanse for the first time in quite some time because I've been nursing and or breastfeeding for a long time, still using the ULT, just the customizable version. So I just completed my 2 rounds of the parasite cleanse, and I will say I am feeling so good. It had been a little while since I gotten to do one, and I just forgot, the mental clarity that comes afterwards. And there was like a little bit of tiredness and sluggishness during the process, but my body was working and eliminating. But now I'm officially on my last day and feeling so light and so clear-headed and yeah, just like excited. It makes me excited to know how good this stuff works and how good it makes us feel. So that's my share for today.
Thank you so much, Mary, for sharing. And hi, Mariama. I remember the first parasite cleanse I ever did, and I was amazed at the difference in my mental clarity and just sugar cravings disappearing. And it felt like a nervous system reset. I felt like, wow, I have my power back in the strangest way, like no more food cravings, external factors, internal factors coming into play. So it's a really neat sensation, and I'm happy you got to have that. Hi, Nicole.
Hey, so excited. I'm so glad. Thanks for the reminder to get on because I just love this call and I love coming together. I'm in this indoor playground here in Southwest Florida. So it was crazy, crazy. But we just did a superfood class in here and all the kids were you know, jumping on the trampoline and then heading in and getting green. We did power shake over the popcorn and they were just loving it. So I just wanted to share that win. It's so refreshing to see the children be the ones that were driving all the parents to come to the table and check it out. And yeah, so it was so rewarding. And then, of course, us personally, I cannot attest enough to the ULT. It has just been a complete game changer in our life. For me, mostly just making sure that I have good things to give my kids. That is like the utmost. And then also for emergency stock. We're in hurricane season here in Southwest Florida, and we've been so blessed lately to kind of not having get the storms yet, but you never know when it's going to come. Oh, yeah, it feels good to have the ULT box on hand. So I have 30-day supplies. Or like we had a discussion the other day, and she was like, "Oh, so if you have a family of five, that's at least a 5-day supply for everybody from that one box." And that just feels so good. So thanks for letting me share. You look beautiful.
Thanks, Nicole. Thanks so much for sharing, and thanks for your advocacy, bringing this to the kids, the families, the children. And I get to watch my nephews and niece, and just having this through nursing and pregnancy. Like, it's amazing to see kids thriving and strong and able to regulate. And yeah, there's nothing like it. So thank you so much for sharing. Amber.
Yeah, I'd love to share. So I've been on this superfood journey for 2 years. And when I first started, it was crazy. Like in 3, 4 days, like my brain fog completely went away. And something that I dealt with for quite some time. So it was a real blessing to release that. And then through the parasite cleanse, just that emotional release that I had was pretty significant. I didn't do a parasite cleanse ever before, so I really wasn't knowing what was going on. But it was pretty powerful, and it was gentle but powerful in the way it was able to release all that emotional junk, basically. And then being a type 1 diabetic, fruit is something that you would think, oh, you can't have fruit, stay away from it. It's too much carbs. But it has actually helped regulate my blood sugars so much better. And I feel so much more alive than I have ever been on any other protocols that I've ever taken. And then, through this process, through this whole 2 years, I've still sustained the ULT, so 2 shakes a day, and doing all the herbal supports as well. And just seeing little shifts that happen here and there, like cholesterol levels getting better. And the only thing I changed was inputting the superfood nutrition. So just grateful to have found this community, and just seeing how much your body can do with giving the proper inputs. And my family is all on board too with it. So we're all doing shakes for breakfast.
Yay, that's so inspiring. Thank you for sharing your story, Amber. And thanks for touching on the emotional detoxification piece, because that's a really important piece that I absolutely love, that brings a different level of freedom to our bodies, to our clarity. And congrats on your micro wins and your big wins, those small wins and big wins. Those are a lot. I see your family. Hi. Um, Hi, good to see you. So, yeah, thanks for sharing. And, it's amazing, one teeny small difference, the impact that can make on our lives is massive. So, thank you for coming to our little family style share. And, before we close, please get back to the person who invited you here. They love you, they care about you, and they'll help you find the best starting place for you, or answer any questions. And if this speaks to you, you might already be thinking of a friend or a family member who you'd love to do this with. Doing it together is amazing and transformative. And yes, you can also get your program covered by referring others, which is a win-win. And we'd love to invite you to join us right after this call for our Million Mom Movement call, which is always so inspiring. If anyone has a link for that, you can drop it. And I'd love to see you all there. So thanks again for coming. Thanks for sharing your voices and your stories, and coming to listen. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Aloha.
Thank you.
Thank you.